Hello everybody. Well, we're going to do some digging in this video. All these figurines, little like play set mark stuff, came from multiple digs, all different kinds of dump sites, as did the lid. But I dig up this jar in this video, as along with this manganese split thread lug style type jar there. I didn't film this, but that's manganese glass. It's a little beat up, but I brought it home anyways, but I didn't film it. But yes, this jar here, I dig this up in about, I don't know, I dug up probably over a dozen broken. I end up with about 6 jars and lots of other finds here in this video. But yeah, that's really nice. So stuff like this is worth keeping. You just have to be a little bit imaginative, right? A little bit creative. But it looks nice. So we're going to do some digging. So yeah, let's get at it. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, everybody. Lots of different stuff, native and modern. It's nice. We got a good breeze. It's cool. And I've already got an artifact on the ground on the second cut. There's the first cut into the ground right here. Broke it down. Chippings, some paint, some Upper Mercer, but some historical stuff too. It's kind of a pot, but I've got an awl right here. This thing about cut me when I was breaking up clumps. Check that out. That's nice. Yeah, that kind of hurt when I found that, but that's a nice artifact. I might have like an inch scraper type finish to the rear end of it. That's pretty nice. We'll take that. So the first find of the day. Camera. You see a big old charcoal streak right there. That's something. Wouldn't that be cool? I found a hammerstone and a cool piece right beside one another. Check that out. Another broken piece, right? Another broken piece of flint. And the manufacturing process. Still stuck in the clump. That sucker is razor sharp. Good finds already. This is a good spot. I'll get all kinds of knickknacks out of here. This is a lamb mason. Lamb. L-A-M-B. The embossing on this one is kind of weak. Yep. It's still a pretty good find. I like these because they're unusual. I don't find tons of lamb masons. Right, ball, Atlas, Kerr are kind of like the most predominant type canning jar in this area anyways. But check that out. That's a keeper. Check that out. A lot of times you find coffee cups or any other kind of like ceramic or crockery mugs or things, the handles are usually gone. Yep. A little Santa Claus. It's not flawless. See that little spot right here? That's like where the glaze is chipped off, but that's irrelevant. For free, nice little display piece, and it's got that crackled look in the glaze, you know. Yeah, that's a nice little find. Yeah, we'll take that. kinds of little bottles and stuff packed in there. Oh yeah, it's one of them good shaped ones. It's not your typical vest. Nice. It's embossed vest. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's embossed vest. ACL right there, vest. And then right there, vest, but it's embossed. These are really cool bottles. I like that, man. I've got, these also come in two different colors, clear and green, that have all this texture and embossing on it for the vest bottle. That's very nice. I'm gonna work to save this one. This is a keeper. Daymaker, buddy. Good bottle. Yeah, I reached in there and it got me right in the knuckle. Oh well. A lot of glass in here, so I think I might. Some guy just commented and says, "Why don't you wear gloves?" Well, they're like leather. Oh yeah, they are in the palm, but on the back side, those are mortal hands on the on the back side here. But yet I work with my hands so much, they're like leather, you know. But yeah, yep. Glove day. Dug these up. What the heck? I mean, I think these are like some kind of a wall hanger. Maybe put these around maybe your wood burning stoves, something to decorate the area that wasn't flammable. Maybe around the fireplace. This says ye old. I don't see nothing else. Huh. I don't know, everybody. I've never seen anything quite like that. I think it's for Mason. It's got all kinds of fancy on it. Yeah. It's made of copper. I opened it up already. So the hinges still work. I can straighten this up. So it was a mirror compact, and I think it's made out of a copper alloy. I don't think it's 100% copper, but then again, it could be. But that's a nice relic right there. I'm gonna try to straighten this up and make it look nice. That'll be a nice addition to the collection if I can save it. There's no guarantee in that, but I'm gonna try to save that. But yeah, it came out right here below this. I'm still working on this thing right here. You know, I think that's a milk bottle. Several things to show here. Check this out. That's a freaking Diet Pepsi. Now, you know, Pepsis are very common, but you know, how many metal Diet Pepsi caps do you see? Not very many. I will take that. I wiped this off. It just said federal law prohibits. Come out of the same spot. Now, what I thought was a milk, because that kind of a bottom to it. No, it's one of those Art Deco style jars. It's got that nice looking design going up the sides, and I've already fit it. It fits a mason lid, and it's in perfect shape. This is a nice one. That's a nice jar for the collection right there. Probably 40s, something like that, you know, maybe 50s, 40s. There's older stuff in here than even that, everybody. Just down there, there's something right there, killer. Ooh. What the heck is that? It's made out of styrofoam. There's no weight to it. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Wait a minute, there's something. It was something at one time, had more to it. Like plastic right there. I don't know. Check this out, Toledo. The ACL on these bottles that are in pretty good shape, they're not too bad the deeper you go down. Yep, hire from Toledo. All kinds of stuff, everybody. Piling it up. This here, I was going to take this, but it's got a wee little chip in the lip. And I was going to take it to can with. I like that.
Success.
Yep. Okay, here's another. That's an Atlas, the square style Atlas, H over A. Kind of that square one. A Raleigh bottles full of the stuff and with the cap. This is a property of the Coca-Cola bottling deal. It's full. Yeah, it's complete. It's Art Deco-y, but it's not got anything written on it. This was from a Ball Ideal, and I broke it. One of these Castoria, Fostoria, something like that. But yeah, so I've been hitting this hard. Broken Cokes, all kinds of different broken ACL bottles. Yeah, D-Pat, ketchups. But look at this cork. It's got 2 nicks in the top, but I'm still taking it. There's a chip right here and there's a chip right here. But look at that purposeful pour spout. And I don't know what's going on right there. But anyways, there's a chip right there and there's a chip here. It's not embossed, but I mean, look at this thing, man. That's killer. I think it's got that Illinois glass mark. I'm not real good on all that, but it's, I think, either the Owens or Illinois. Right there. But I'm taking this. You don't find a lot of, nearly complete cork 1 gallons. They get broken because of their size. But Ohio right now is 90 degrees or more with very high humidity. Shoot, it's only about 8:15 in the morning and it's already starting to cook. But this is site 1. Up there is where I dig Indian artifacts. I imagine over all this, I'll be able to find points throughout the years. But below this, there was an old Civil War home, I thought, but maybe even older. I found an 1804 half cent up here, so maybe 1830s. But that house is gone, and then all that stuff got thrown down in here into the bottom. Years and years of garbage into here. I have found a Milk's emulsion from 1886 in this dump area, and broken salt glazed Crocs. But then I found stuff all the way up to like 1983 in here. Very odd. But I think I'm starting to solve this little mystery. So imagine people throwing their garbage down into here for, let's say, 100 years, or maybe longer, 150 years. And they keep throwing it onto here. Well, then you get another landowner that comes in here and buys the place, and he wants to straighten this up and make it into farmable, at least usable pasture land for livestock. Well, I don't want that trash there no more. So if he was to hire contractors, or if he came in himself with a blade or a bulldozer or a backhoe, and you wanted to level all this out, well, what's the first thing that's going to get rolled over? It's going to be that top. You're going to drive up on that garbage, and if you're trying to level it out and push it down to the bottom, you'd come at it and you'd push it, and it all would get, the top would get pushed down here towards the bottom, and then you can level it out and push dirt over it. Well, what I've come to understand about this is that there's layers, and they're very compact. And a lot of this is destroyed. A lot of this stuff in here is destroyed because that bulldozer, right, is driving right over top of this and leveling it out. That's why it's so hard. It's so hard to dig through here. It's one of the hardest dumps I've ever dug in my life. Very compacted trash in layers, burning and non-burning. But that's why I'm finding really old stuff mixed in with this. And, well, I cut back down into here, and now I found a spot that, well, it's showing some 50 stuff. Yep. So this is one of the weirdest dumps. It's got all kinds of stuff in it, but yeah, it's really hard to pinpoint it. But that's a keeper. That's like a little toy boat. That's pretty cool. So I'll keep that. And see, I got into that with the rake. Maybe I'll be able to get them out of there. But it's an embossed Caldwell's, very modern Caldwell's bottle. I don't even care about it really. But I will take it home. I might be able to get 50 cents for it one day maybe. Neat. That's a mellow yellow. It's got the state of West Virginia on the cap, metal cap. Nothing major, but I just thought that was kind of neat. As you can see here, check this out. Yeah, I got gloves on, so I got zapped a couple of times. This dump's different than a lot of the other dumps I work at, and I should say. You see, everything is so packed. It got bulldozed. I know what happened in here now. I mean, all kinds of stuff. See right there, there's a bottle sticking out. I don't know what it is. I'll have to keep working on it. I did get this. This is pretty cool. It says Mills there on the top. Nice amber color. Cork top. All kinds of different. So there's a Lysol there, some other crock chunks, and some brass and old tools. Yeah, lots of cool stuff in this place. It'll surprise you. So that's why I keep digging. Most of it, for the most part, is like 1950s, right? Stuff like that, but there is older stuff in this dump. I have found it before. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, here we got an easy seal. I hope this thing's full. It'll be kind of like blue in color if it is. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. Or is this going to be the... it's the clear one. That's good though. Look, that's not the original lid. But yeah, that's an Atlas Easy Seal with a glass top. Yep, and it's the clear variety. It's clear. I don't have this one. This is keeper to the collection. Daymaker. A true daymaker. I'm liking that, everybody. Yep, Atlas Easy Seal. All right.